Welcome to the third Prusa Printers developer log. Here are 8 new features in under 4 minutes. If you click on your profile picture and select Manage Account, you can now set up a two-step verification. Prusa account is shared between all our services, and in the future it will also be used for Prusa Connect, our solution for remote management of printers. Prusa Connect can control your printer, so the security of your account will be even more important than before. With two-step verification, even if someone else gets your password, it won't be enough to sign into your Prusa account. Because none of us use the same password for multiple sites, right? Setting it up is easy. Simply search for Authenticator app in your phone's app market. We suggest using Google Authenticator, Authy, or Microsoft Authenticator. Open the app and scan the QR code in the two-step verification setup. Then enter the 6-digit code displayed in the app. Before you finish, save the backup codes. Those will be handy in case you lose access to your Authenticator app. The 3D viewer received 2 new options for STL files, wireframe and X-ray view. The wireframe view can be useful to get a better idea of the complexity and the level of detail on the print, as well as to better see the internal geometry. The X-ray view provides similar benefits with different aesthetics. It's very useful when inspecting hollow models, for example. We noticed that some users opened the 3D viewer, but didn't realize that they are in fact looking at an interactive model and not just a picture. So the model now automatically turns a little bit after it loads, indicating that you can rotate the view. You can now search the ever-growing Prusa Printers model database without even having to load the homepage. Simply start typing Prusa Printers and hit the tab key. The address bar will switch into Prusa Printer search mode. We implemented the Open Search Description format. In Chrome and Edge, it works automatically. In other browsers, you might have to add Prusa Printers as a search engine manually, but it's usually really easy. When adjusting the filters in the left panel, we've anchored its position so that you can easily adjust the values and see the search results refresh. The small side effect is that when you scroll up after adjusting them, it will now be scrolling the side panel because the models are already on the first page, but we think that looks fine. We've also worked on the overall application speed. We split the JavaScript code into smaller web packs, so they don't have to all load at once. We've also optimized our database. And last but not least, when the device supports it, looking at you, older Safari, we send the images in the very efficient and open source WebP format. This makes the images load faster and saves your data when you're on a mobile connection. There are also several other smaller improvements. We've changed the loading animation to a Prusa spool spinning. We find it very satisfying to look at, so when something occasionally takes a second to load, it's less annoying. When you add a print into a collection, this collection will now be displayed on top of the list, because you're most likely about to add more prints to it. You can now rate the print right after downloading it, but of course you can also edit the rating later, if you feel different about the model after printing it. And the notification to rate the print is now displayed after 24 hours, rather than the 1 hour that it was before. We've got quite a few reports from all of you that the 1 hour is just too soon. We are so happy to see more users and prints appearing on Prusa Printers. If you have any feedback or suggestions, leave them in the comments. Thanks, and as always, happy printing!